My name is Samuel Nnorom. I'm a visual artist. I practiced in Nigeria. I live in Nsukka. I would live and work in Nsukka. Yeah, Nsukka, Nigeria. At the age of 6, 7, I could remember vividly, my mom was a tailor then, so I remember playing with her fabrics and all that. I actually make sculptures. I started off with using Ankara fabric, which is known as African wax fabric. So I think I was actually inspired by the history of that fabric. So I started looking at the fabric became more like a social structure, you know, when you see fabric of the society. So I started looking at the weft and the width of fabric, how it's structured into the social organization and all that. Then relating that to Africa, relating that to my environment. So during the residency, I started that looking at several materials. I think one of the first thing I did was sourcing fabric from Wakefield, which the community people like crafting and all of this. So I wanted that to become the history. I started tying them in bundles, using them to make statements about people migrating from one point to the other. Seeing humans as a migrating entity, like not just because of the boundary that separates us, but then again because we still migrate to the other world. So I was just looking at migration in a general context. So I also tried experimenting materials like silicone, where I did cast of my body. I was looking at my I was very much interested in the texture and contours and shape of human skin or feelings rather than color. Looking at the earth as a body of work, looking at as human as body of work. So it became very much interesting for me to use my skin as a starting point for that particular project. During my residency here, I want the community to come give their own illustration on balls. I painted a steel ball where I wanted to install it like molecules, like chemistry molecules and all that. So I wanted to show the link between people and what they feel. You get, everybody gets his own balls or his own bubbles. Then you write or you draw using colors that are personal to you, and making images or writings that are personal to you. So a whole lot of things. I've been just working on a lot of ideas to see a way I could make statements using fabric texture. Then again, on the silicone, I was also looking at the skin as being fabric to the body, like human flesh being fabric to the body. So I'm still looking at, I'm not so far from fabric being structure. I'm still playing around how these ideas could form into a body of work, you get, but relating them and finding a way to connect people. Yeah.